We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the LA Chargers. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Allen, the man in motion right.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Throwing first play is Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
23 yards the pickup there.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A first down carry by Elliott. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott, 48 yards. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an open touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Hey, go.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Let's go. Let's go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Play action. It's Herbert. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
Oh, dang, I didn't think, put that bit back there in that room.
EA Sports
Hell
coverage of
no.
the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, Pollard again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Prescott.
That's boring. That's probably just don't care, baby.
Trying to get under.
Hey, I mean, give me nowhere to throw the fucking ball.
Nick Bosa
I had it all the time. It was just...
outside. He gets in there to bring him down. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Got off the truck and bust his knee open.
Big ass. No, he can't
Now
keep
on
following.
3rd and long.
Shit, all of them down here. Yeah.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Yeah,
Nick Bosa drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home
damn
crowd.
tight end ain't fucking holding up.
When they were
I mean, my damn.
The home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
I still can't replay and take that back together. That shit is so fucking ass.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, with
at
that
their
all
own 27.
motherfucking Saturday. Here with me all Saturday.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, get him!
Dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The only time I see
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And
outside
room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Fighting through. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's how
Pick the ball off, man.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Wait your interception, bro. Fuck you gonna knock the ball off, man.
But Nas is crazy. He had one crazy machine baby mama.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
His baby mom had died down in the car accident, and he ended up finding out that when his baby was his brother.
Back
Be
to
ugly
throw,
out here.
That's wild. That's so fucking wild. It ain't like we talked about the effort, baby, did it? You know what I'm saying?
Get him! Get him!
keeping the play alive.
Get him, motherfucking ass! What y'all doing? What the
Taken
fuck?
down here. Great coverage downfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the
What the
game.
fuck? That been running around forever.
By the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
But that's how NTT got into it too, though.
That okay, listen. If I'm handling the bid and I see she doing a bid like that, I'm taking
No, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
She
You know
will.
what I'm saying?
She creep like
That
that.
is so creep. That'll get a bitch ass beat. That's why I ain't never fought with her like
They'll
that.
go for it. Here's Purdy. Well, this is
And that nigga caught that bitch on
They're going
foot.
to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So this drive going to continue following the conversion. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Yeah.
As they've got it with the 1st and 10.
You know y'all go bowling? You added me here, Quay.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this one too low.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers.
That nigga put that bitch on the money.
43 yards. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Prescott. They still can't get it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 8. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard.
Ain't
And the
nobody
stop will
blocked.
come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Man, come on.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Even in
I
today's
don't know what else to
NFL,
do.
think of the tight end position now.
They're dropping the fucking ball, dropping the fucking interceptions.
We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
Oh, nice with behind him. That was so fucking nice. That's nice, that boy.
A big play there just
Behind him
before
deep, too.
halftime. 45 yards. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Purdy now to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. They'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he's got it inside the 10. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
Cool.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better.
Cool.
I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a
Hey,
tight
now
end
we
in a
play
few more
action
times, and
fade.
maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many
Let's
sacks
get 'em.
for comfort in the first half.
On
Let's get 'em,
first
boys.
down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now inside the 25, down inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 31 yards. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch?
Still ain't
and
really
completion
found
of the
them.
play?
7
Look
fucking
the ball
points.
in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14 to zip. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So, but I got to get something going, though. That's for sure. I can run the ball. I got to come up with a start, though.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half.
Okay,
It shows
that's
how you
cool.
feel like this group
Shake it
needs
down,
to
get
get
some
an
yards.
answer because this all of a
Get
sudden
in the
is a
rubber.
two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What
Get
was a
in the
small,
rubber.
manageable spread to overcome?
Playing zone.
Daunting now. I think you're exactly right.
In a
Pressure is
playing
on
zone.
because
Playing
you
zone.
want to get in the ball
Playing
back with a
zone.
chance
Come
to
on.
really extend
Let's
this
go.
lead out.
Playing
And the
zone.
offense moving quickly to the line.
We in zone right now.
Prescott on first down.
He came to the
Dancing to
inside.
his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so
Cool.
they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football
Cool,
as well.
okay.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Pollard will take it up the gut, and 3 yards there takes him to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Pollard again. And some space here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
Damn, you got to pick up that block, man. You got to pick up that block.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
You got to pick up that block, man. That's the only way I could have got free. Picking up that damn block.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go 47. At 47. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And this and the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Oh, my God. Look at this ass shit.
Drive killer there. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And oh, he coughed it up. And the defense not able to do it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
You got to
His
catch it.
throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Killing me on
The
that.
open man, that's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Deebo Samuel, touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss?
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going right back to Ferguson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, Prescott, he's going to change things up here. And now defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Purdy from his own end zone. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Back to throw, Purdy. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this is caught, Jennings. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On a quick.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
He stiff arms him, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll take that 14 yards on play number one.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
No, we change it.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 32 yards.
And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So they had him bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete, left side to Bateman.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now Jackson on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Malik Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Jackson.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman,
35 yards.
and the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Now Jackson on first down. He completes it to Beckham. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And some room to work. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And quickly they get to the line. On first and 10. It's Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Nice job understanding the situation. Third and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a fourth down.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here goes Stroud again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Jackson on 1st down. Throw caught by Flowers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now Jackson. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Bateman, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud.
Open man downfield is Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Stroud looking to throw.
This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Stroud off the play fake.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He's got Jordan complete right side.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Jordan. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number.
Second and 1 from the 2. Pierce now up the middle.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable. And oh, that is going to be a safety. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is taken around the 12.
Ready, break. Ready.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Ready.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now Stroud.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Oh, look at this play call.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Down the left sideline.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey, 22 yards. And the Niners go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage.
Throw the fucking ball, buddy.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. It's officially a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Again, a run with Connor.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw.
And this will be swung out here for Connor.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, held it to an okay gain.
Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal 1st.
Back to throw here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Arizona. Kyler Murray, 15 yards. And the Cards are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Purdy off the play fake. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Cards force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. To throw is Murray. And his throw here's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Murray now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Finding Ertz again. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They go play action here. Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A run with counter on first down, going to get about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
A quick throw here out to Brown. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10 is counter. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy, because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
He'll take this to the 46.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Got a man, that's Ayuk.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy now to throw.
And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball. Let's go down.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marquise Brown.
64 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
But right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we got a chance to put points on the board.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. Purdy.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And now they're in the hurry-up.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. To the 36-yard line. Stop there. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing here, Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now Murray. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Prater on to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action. Now Purdy. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 15. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 48 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Murray to air it out again. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is and nothing but daylight ahead. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy escaping the pressure right. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. This is 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw it, Murray. Man open left side is Brown. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown. Zach Ertz from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Second and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Butta with a pick. And the Cards are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
He's got a man, complete. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz with now 2 4th quarter touchdowns. And the Cardinals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin joined, as always, by Charles Davis. CD, it's been a tough few years here in Houston. 4-4-3. Those are their win totals the last 3 seasons. But in is DeMeco Ryans as head coach. What do you think he brings to the table?
And it's interesting you brought up the number 3 because DeMeco Ryans is the 3rd head coach in 3 seasons for this team. What he brings to the table, toughness, organization, and hope. He wanted to be the head coach of the Houston Texans, the team he played for.
Meanwhile, for the Falcons, I think they might be looking at the NFC South and saying, hey, with no Tom Brady anymore, even though we were 7-10 last year, this could be ours for the taking.
And it's been building to this level for this team because this will be the 3rd year under their head coach. They know exactly what he expects, and they're starting to play closer to their potential.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist, program records galore. He looked every bit like the number 1 overall pick. He went number 2, but Houston is thrilled to have him.
A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Stroud.
That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On the bootleg, Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. First and 10, it's Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense. And at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
The Falcons got their feet wet with Ridder during a 4-game audition last season, and he did end their year with a pair of wins. Optimism reigns that he is their quarterback of the future.
Ridder and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 64 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw it here, Ridder. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a 2nd and 10. Ridder to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mac Hollins. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
And Stroud now to throw.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud out of the gun here.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Damian Pierce
from 17 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They begin the drive with Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Ritter back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Here's Ritter. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Throws right back to London. Complete again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down. Here's Ritter.
Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Show 'em what you got.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Going play action. Ritter hitting London coming across the field. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Patterson running between the tackles. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Ritter off the play fake. Short throw to Smith. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. Now Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Let's go now, let's go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. Back now in Houston. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ritter once again on the keeper. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running.
This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them blocked. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
They had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Ritter now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mac Hollins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Tank Dell now to return it.
Escapes the defender.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And here comes the Texans now.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
What's the deal, y'all?
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Collins.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Let's go, man.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Into the hands of Singletary. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Stroud. And that's complete to Brown.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's 2nd down. Now Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Stroud looks to throw.
And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. To throw it, Stroud.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Stroud.
That's going to be caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
They'll try and run it in. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Down to a knee goes Ritter, and that should be enough to finish this one off. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from Houston.